no slave fasts on the day, no slave fasts one day in the way of Allah without Allah putting his face 70 years journey away from hell on account of that day, right? So this hadith is also a bushra, a glad tiding for the one who fasts for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The one who fasts for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has many blessings and many virtues and many rewards. In the previous hadith we learned the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "As-sawmu junnah," fasting is a shield, right? And fasting as a shield can mean many different things. It can be a shield against evil deeds. It can be a shield against sin. It can be a shield against shaitan. It can be a shield against our nafs. And it can be a shield against Jahannam, against the hellfire. And here is a hadith that reinforces that idea, that the Prophet ﷺ said, "Ma min abdin yasumu yawman fi sabilillah." There is no servant who fasts one day in the way of Allah, right? Whether it is an obligatory fast, whether it is a nafil fast, as long as it's a fast for the sake of Allah, إِلَّا بَعَدَ اللَّهُ بِذَلِكَ الْيَوْمِ وَجْهَهُ عَنِ النَّارِ, except that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, right, will distance that person, right, because of that, distance the face of that person because of that day from the hellfire, سَبْعِينَ خَرِيفًا, right, a 70 years journey, right? Imagine every fast that we do, if as long as we're doing it for the sake of Allah, as long as we're doing it sincerely and correctly, every fast that we do, it puts more and more and more distance between us and Jahannam, right? No slave fasts one day in the way of Allah without Allah putting his face 70 years journey from hell, putting his face 70 years away, a journey of 70 years away from the hellfire on account of that day, right? This is a great virtue for us. If we are fasting 29 or 30 days of Ramadan, then each day we fast, more and more and more distance will be put between us and Jahannam. And this is the greatness of the fast that we're doing for the sake of Allah. Not only is it rewardable, not only is fasting rewardable, we get reward for doing so, but also it puts distance between us and Jahannam. And we want distance between us and Jahannam.